The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors. Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. We are cruising through October like a knife through butter, I guess. Okay, beautiful. Kind of cool today. I have an awesome guest. He's a musician. He's up in Maine. He's in a band called Now Is Now. Is that it?
That is correct.
Got it right. His name is Mitch Alden. And we're going to talk to him. We're going to listen and watch a couple of his band's music videos. But of course, before we get to him, got to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So we have the Boston Auto Group in Northeastern. We have Bogies Indoor Golf and Norton, and starting September 27th to October 30th, they're featuring the first annual Bogeyman Scramble. It's a four-person scramble-style golf tournament. You can see full details and sign up at golfbogies.com. Okay, that's Bogies Indoor Golf in Norton. We have Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We have Grip It and Rip It, sports trading cards and video games in West Bridgewater. We have Hartley's Jamaican Restaurant, delicious Jamaican food in downtown Brockton. We have Lynch's Towing, Auto, Cycle, and Truck Center in Brockton. One number for towing, one number for projects. My pal Lynchy there in Brockton is always in search of new scrap metal, wheels, anything to do with transportation. He handles it all. We have Gravestone Kitchen Design in Easton. We have Shovel Shop Spirits in Northeastern. We have Brian's Barbershop in Kingston. We have the Wareham House of Pizza in Wareham. We have Sharnick Auto Body and Repair in Lakeville. We have Rose Jewelers in Kingston, rocking the South Shore and custom design for 29 years. We have Vineyard Farm in West Bridgewater. We have the Vittoria Connoisseria Brazilian Meat Market in Taunton. We have the Alter Ego Salon and Spa in Berkeley. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have Pal's Driving School in Middleborough, setting up classes for January and February of 2026. Get on that website. We have One Good Credit in Brockton. We have the Cornerstone Barbershop in Pembroke. We have a new one, Uptown Cards, Sports Cards in Rentham. We have Eli's Auto Care in Taunton. We have another new one, the Aura Salon, the Extension Lounge in Franklin. They're a new one. We have the Calamity Grooming for Pets in Taunton. We have Mulberry Frozen Yogurt in Raynham. We have the Riverside Cafe in Wareham, open 6 days a week, all except Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. They make the best breakfast in Boston and the Cape, and they have DoorDash delivery. We have Kingston Auto Body in Kingston. We have Salon Giovanni in Marshfield. We have New England Floorscapes in Middleborough. We have Doggy Boutique, all-breed professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next-door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We have Countertops Express in North Attleboro, experts in the installation and removal of quartz and granite. We have DNS Auto Works and Collision Specialists in Abington on Route 58. We have RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. We have Haven Psychiatric Services right here in the building in room 211. We have Evan Young Realty, that's my brother, the realtor. And we have Joe's Diner in Taunton. We have Bay Street Vape and Smoke in Taunton. We have Diesel Plus Unlimited in Whitman. I want to thank you guys very much. And now, Mitch Alden, thank you for doing my show today. It looks like you're in a school. Are you in a school?
No, I'm not. I'm in an upstairs bedroom.
Oh, you're in a bedroom. Because that green backdrop kind of looks like an old school chalkboard.
No doubt. Yeah, it's just me in a bedroom.
Just you in a bedroom.
Trying to get the clearest background possible so my face looks good.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah. Your chrome head shows up really good with that color too. Okay.
Trying to not get reflection off of it, you know.
Exactly. It's a good reflection. It's cool. It's almost like the antithesis of what most the old type musicians would have, the long hippie hair. You have the opposite. You have no hair.
Believe me, I tried to go there back in the day.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, we all did. I had a bush up here too for a lot of years. It was more like a bird or a lampshade or a bird's nest. Take your pick. But we don't want to talk about. We don't want to waste too much time talking about here. We're going to talk about your career as a musician and all what you've done and what you're doing and what you're planning to do. So tell me about yourself. Where did you grow up as a kid? What did you aspire to? You don't have the down East Maine accent. What part of Maine are you in?
Actually, I used to be in Maine. I'm about 45 minutes away now, across the border in a town called Tamworth, New Hampshire.
Oh, you're in New
So,
Hampshire.
yeah.
Okay,
So in
yeah.
New Hampshire, I'm in the basically live in about 20 minutes south of the North Conway area.
Okay.
In the beautiful town of Tamworth. I grew up in Long Island, New York.
Okay.
Yes, I did say Long Island. Yeah, evil place. Yeah, went to high school there, obviously, and then went to college for my undergrad up in Albany,
Where?
where I
What
really
college
got
was it?
into
What did you major in?
economics.
What
I
was
used
it?
I have a business administration degree. I used it every day.
What? Okay. What was the college?
College was the University at Albany.
Okay. Are you?
Yeah. So
Hold up a
and
second. Hold up. I got a question. You use it every
yeah.
day for what? Just now, you tell me what you use it for.
Oh, just people laugh at me because I play music full time. And they're like, well, what'd you go to school for? Music? I was like, no, I went to business school. Like, really? It's like, yep, I used it every day. I truly believe that the most important skills that I did learn in college were my social skills.
Yep.
And that's why I say I use it every day because just talking to people and just making friends with the people that will give me work and just being, a good business person to the people that I hire to play with me. I use it every day. It's just a way of life, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I do know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it's not for work. You use it just for living, just for interacting with the world.
Exactly. Yeah. So I went to school up there. At the time, I got really into music. I was, my first year in college. I know I'm dating myself. I graduated Albany in '91, so it was like '88 to '91. So it was just a lot of good music and playing with friends. And when I graduated school, I wanted to continue, and that brought me to Boulder, Colorado for a few years, where I formed a band and toured around the Southwest for about 3 years. That band broke up, and then I got an opportunity to play back in the Boston area under a label that was signed to that the Berklee School of Music was starting. I got asked to play guitar and sing backup. So without anything to do after a band broke up, I came back to Boston, did the major label thing for about 3 years, maybe 3.5 years, decided it wasn't for me. My wife at the time was working for the Forest Service for the White Mountains, and we decided that we were going to move closer to her work, and I would just start my career as a solo artist or create a band up here. And that was in December of '99, and I haven't looked back, and it's been the best.
Okay, that's great. Where did you get your musical education from?
My dad taught me my first AC/DC song in 8th grade. In 7th grade and 6th grade, I played the trumpet, so I had an idea of what music was about. But honestly, Harrison, everything that I learn, everything that I write, even though I can read music, everything is by ear. Learning different things by ear, picking up a music book, learning a couple of different chords, hearing how they work with different songs that I want to learn or that I write. And everything's by ear. It's really wonderful.
So the band Now was formed in 1999. Is that correct?
Correct. That's when I decided that I was going to, because a lot of the bands that I was playing in before that, I was either collaborating in music or it wasn't all my stuff. And there was some stuff that I wanted to put out there that I couldn't in these bands that I was playing in. So when I moved back up to at the time when I moved up to Maine in '99, I was like, all right, I'm going to give this a go. And I taught myself how to sing. I just stayed up endless nights recording my voice and, just seeing what sounds good and so forth, and writing music. And like I said, I've never looked back. It's been great. I've been actually playing with Now Is Now since 2000. It's been great.
Wow, that's more than a quarter of a century.
No doubt.
Do you have the same band members that you had back then when you started?
The person who plays drums with me was the first Now Is Now drummer. But given that was in 2000, he had a younger daughter. And it's kind of funny because he ended up having to leave the band because he needed to get a real job so he can support his daughter and so forth. And the drummer who took over from him was playing, and then he ended up having a child about maybe 7 or 8 years later. And then he got overwhelmed. And then when he had to leave the band, the guy who originally played with me, his daughter was then old enough to take care of herself. So he ended up joining me back.
Okay, so you basically have some of the people, but not all of them, right?
Yeah, and the bass player, Chip Rindamore, who's been playing, Louis Dugal is the original drummer and who's still playing with me. Chip Brindamore, bass player. He's been playing with me now for 11 years.
Wow. Okay. That is,
Yeah.
that is an incredible, duration for a band to last so long.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no ego. We just want to, we're not doing the major label thing anymore. We're not on the road. We all want to come home to our families at the end of the day, but we want to play music as often as we can. And just because the way that the industry is going these days, it's silly to be fighting with each other about silliness, So they know that I don't really collaborate well as a songwriter, so I usually write the songs and I just bring them to the band. They put their own spin on it, and then we basically go to the stage and we develop it ourselves. And before you know it, the production is right there, and it's rocking. It's really fun.
And on that note, we're actually going to watch a couple of music videos by Now Is Now, and then we're going to come back and discuss them. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
About you, oh, it's the way I feel myself. There's parallel reason I put my heart back on that shelf, and I've been waiting for you to decide. Waiting brings out the coldness in my mind. Though it's not time, stretching our limits in your mind. You walk the line, and sunshine will break on you, and daylight will raise you. Sunshine will get inside and make it alright. Be thankful for sunshine. Hey! See, you got some problem. Had to go and roll those dice. Don't put yourself away into this darkened closet for the rest of your life. Oh, tight. Oh, that evolution stretching on the limits in your mind. You walk the line, and sunshine will break on you, and daylight will break. Someday I won't be coming back. It's the only way to get my life on track. I knew it was as you would say, recently today instead of day. You're never gonna change my mind this way. I understand just why you're so afraid. Something's got heal, and we won't live. I know in time we see the truth. And I mean, it's all that I can do. But I think about you. I've been thinking about you. It's all that I can do. Another sleepless night awaits me. Yeah, I close my eyes and I look inside. I long to see your face. I saw many things that I remember. I've got the look in your eyes. Let me say goodbye. Say goodbye to you. Thinking about you. Been thinking about you. Don't even talk some way. I won't be coming back. I think about you. It's the only way to get my life on track. Thinking about leaving town some way. It's all that I can. It's all that I can do.
Oh, Mitch, that was great. Tell us about those two songs we just watched. And
First one was written in around 2001. It's called "Walk the Line."
Okay.
I tend to try my best to put myself into the first person characters of books that I read. And that tune is actually inspired by the Heinlein book, Stranger in a Strange Land.
Oh, I love that story. Yeah, Heinlein was a great writer.
Yeah. So, all about, a lot of my music it kind of goes back to my band's name, Now Is Now, about being in the moment, about being thankful for what is in front of, the tagline in that song, be thankful for sunshine. It's all about just exactly that, and the reason I call it Walk the Line is more about like being out on the edge and walking that edge and being really happy with it and pushing yourself a little bit further each day, just to give yourself a little bit more reason to live and love and so forth. And yeah, so that's that one. And the other tune is called a 20-something Crossroads, and it is exactly about what it sounds like. I wrote that probably when I was about 35, 36, but it was all about, you know, hey, you're 20. What do you want to do? Where are you going? It was a big deal in my life to break away from the expectations of what my folks wanted me to do as far as going to college, getting a job, settling down, having kids, visiting them every, you know, just that whole thing. And I don't poo-poo it, you know, it is for a lot of people, but it was not for me. So I wrote that song basically inspired by my decision to just get the hell out of town so I can then really truly think about what I wanted to do with my life and how I could better myself and better the folks around me without all the noise of expectation that was drilled into my head from age 0 to 20.
Okay. So what are you currently working on?
Currently, well, right now I'm not writing much music. I found that every time I write a song, I got to spend about $3,000 because then I have to record it and promote it.
Okay.
So, you know, so I'm not really writing a lot of music these days. And, but I do have 4 records and the 2 singles out there. But what I'm doing, what I love to do with my band right now, is what I love how Emmylou Harris describes cover songs as interpretations. So because of the way that the industry is these days, with not a lot of rock clubs being out there anymore, a lot of them have shut down. A lot of the bigger venues have shut down. You know, it's just not happening anymore the way that when I was growing up in the music scene. So we do a bunch of cover songs when we play. We'll do probably like 2/3 covers, 1/3 originals. And our cover songs are what I call, as what Emmylou Harris calls them, interpretations. My band does not practice. We're all pros. Drummer Lou lives 2 hours away from me. Bass player Chip lives 2 hours away from me. We show up at a gig saying, hey, we learned a song. We get on stage and we make it happen. After 1 or 2 times on stage, the part sort of solidify itself and we have our own interpretation of what the song is going to be. And it's even more fun when we play songs because we are a 3-piece, you know, you take a 6-piece band or an 8-piece band. It's just really wonderful to take that and be like, okay, how can we make this a 3-piece song and make it resonate and, you know, make it our own? And so that's kind of where we are. You know, we're playing, the band's playing about maybe 5 times a month. I myself do a lot of solo acoustic music. That's primarily how I earn my living. Okay. And wow. Yeah, so I mean, last year, calendar year 24, I did 190 shows.
Wow.
The year before I did about 202. That was a really crazy year. And this year I'm pretty much gunning about probably about 180, 190 as well.
Wow. And okay. Well, guess what? We're actually down in the final 5 minutes of the show. Those two videos were like 5 minutes each.
Yeah, but, and I babble a lot.
No, you did. No, okay. Well, first, quick question: where do you perform usually now? When you do perform, your solo act. Where do you usually go with the solo act?
Summertimes, any place that has a deck or a patio by water, I'm usually singing on it. For instance, summertime, like Portland Lobster Company, I'll play an acoustic duo with Chip. We play at Amigos down in the Old Port in Portland. We play in Portsmouth at the Gaslight on their patio. I also head up to the Midcoast sometimes. I go up to Bethel, to Suds Pub. We play at Rira. Where else do we play? I play down at Old Orchard Beach solo a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, and in wintertime, I'm the guy singing in the corner of the ski lodges to all my fellow skiers because I love winter and I love to ski, and it's so much fun to ski with everybody and then basically change into gig clothes and load in and then sing music to the people I was just skiing with.
Oh, great. Okay,
so Sunday River, Attitash, Cranmore, King Pine, Wildcat, Bretton Woods, etc.
So you're a modern day troubadour, basically.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, I hope you had fun talking to me.
I did. Yeah, I babble a lot, don't I?
Well, no, I made it easy for me because I wouldn't call it babbling, but you had a lot to say, and it made my my end of the gig is easy as can be, is the way it should be. So what I want you to do in the remaining time is to look at your phone here. You're looking right at it. Give shouts out to a few people, your band members, family members if you want, and we'll, because they're all going to see the show. And then we'll end it with my snap and the way we began it. So go ahead.
Right on. Well, I want to definitely thank my wife, Dylan. Want to thank bass player Chip Brindamore, drummer Louis Dugal, and just all the friends and fans that I have out there that are consistently coming to my shows over and over again. I love singing to every one of you. It's a beautiful thing. It touches my heart, especially those of you who are into my original music. When you sing my lyric back to me while I'm performing, you have no idea how incredible that is, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that.
Okay. Do you plan to do any migrating again? I mean, like you said at the beginning, you went out to Colorado when you conquered the Southwest turf with music there, or are you just going to basically stay around New England pretty much?
Northern New England, and I do a show at the bitter end once a year. I bring the band down and we play we do like an hour and a half set. A little more than an hour set down in New York City.
Oh, good. That's the bitter end. Is that a club?
Yeah, it's actually, it was an icon in the 60s for the folk scene. Bob Dylan's played there, Joni Mitchell, also, Jackson Brown, all those cats from the 70s played there and late 60s. And it's still operating. The guy, Paul Rizzo, who owns it currently, is a great man. And he books me for a Saturday night once every year. And it's great to bring the guys down there. And because I'm originally from New York, it's even more wonderful to have my New York friends come out, have the opportunity to see me sing down there. And they really sing my lyrics back to me, and that's a really, really fun thing.
Oh, of course it must be. What about just curious? Have you ever been on TV and the radio as well, doing your music?
Yeah, I do some radio interviews here and there. WMWV, I've been on WCLZ. MWV is a North Conway station.
Okay.
CLZ in Portland. Is that
a TV station too in North Conway?
I've been on CSH, which I did the 207 show a few years back.
That's TV, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, okay, you did a great job with me. I enjoyed having you on as a guest. You made it easy for me.
Right on, Harrison.
Is there anything, just before we wrap it up, is there anything coming up that you want to mention that you don't want to overlook, that you don't want to forget? If not, that's fine, but I ask every guest that question before I wrap it up.
Right now, I just literally, last month, we played our New York City show, and I've just mellowed out of my crazy busy summer season. I think I literally did from June through September. I probably played 75 shows. It's been and now I'm just decompressing. If there's anything I could say is if you love snow, please look me up and come up to the ski areas and ski with me and let me sing to you after skiing. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to wrap the show up in a few seconds, and I'm going to ask you one last favor. Will you stick around, and my tech guy will take a pic for Facebook, and I'll tag you in it, and you can tag me. Is that? You got it. Okay. All right. Great job. All right, folks. Thanks, Harrison. Thank you. Another great Topic Time episode is coming to a conclusion. More great episodes. I have a beautiful lady coming in next week. I think she's a fashion editor for Boston Magazine. I thought she was a model. I don't know why she's not, but we'll talk about that when she gets here, as we always do. In the meantime, we're wrapping it up, snapping off, and rolling out.
Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.